Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. Okay, sir. Good evening, Saravana Kumar, Sundar,
Good evening, sir.
Dinesh, sir.
Good
Yes,
evening,
sir.
sir.
Okay, sir. Shivamani, okay. Mohan Sesu, Rajesh. Okay, sir. Before start with our special guest, we can discuss just 1 minute, sir. How many people is a new person?
Myself new, sir. Saravana Kumar.
Saravana Kumar. Okay, sir. First time you
Today I
attend.
joined,
Okay,
sir.
sir.
Yeah, but I
Okay, sir.
messaged sir.
Okay, sir. Q&A, we have keep it last. Okay, sir. First, he will explain everything. After that, he have time, we can ask the question. Everyone okay?
Okay.
Everyone, can you switch on the camera? So everything he have to connect with only chat part, sir. Chat part. Okay, sir. Can you switch on camera? Okay, Shivamani. Thank you, Shivamani. Rajesh, Sundar, Dinesh, Vijay Kumar. So how many people attend? How many people applied for examination? Did you apply for examination, sir? Anyone apply? Type yes. Anyone apply for examination? Tomorrow I will. Okay, okay, super. Mohan Sesu. Okay, super. Yes, sir. Anyone, sir? Okay. Sir. So today you know about the what is the seriousness about that the preparation of the skill development. So you have the experience. Yes, super, sir. Okay. We have experience. What is the real opportunity? How we can create the opportunity? How we can find out the gap analysis? It's one of the thing. So entrepreneurs created by analyze the gap analysis. Okay, sir. Okay, just 1 minute we will wait. Sir will connect. Okay, sir. So how many people previously attended the examination, sir? Previous examination? Anyone attend the examination? Who was the first time, sir? Who was the first time?
Myself, sir.
Okay, so many. Okay, super, so many. Anyone? Rajesh, Dinesh, Santosh Doshi, Santosh, okay. Santosh Doshi already, okay. Vinod Kumar. Okay, Vijay Kumar. Okay. So how many people working in the place? Working place? Working place? First time, okay. Saravana Kumar first time, okay, sir. The working place. So still now in working? Working in Hyundai, okay, sir. Super. So year of experience. Can you say the year of experience? Super, sir. 21 years experience. 12 years, Santosh Doshi, 12 years experience. Okay, really great experience. Okay, sir. 9 years experience, save money. Okay, sir. Praveen Kumar, sir, 25 years experience. Yes, sir. Your city, sir? Okay, Morgan says so, 6 years experience. Your city? Chennai. Saravana Kumar, sir, says Chennai. Okay. Hyderabad, sir. Okay. Okay, sir. So welcome to our guest, Prabhu, sir. Mr. Prabhu, sir. Sir, are you comfortable, sir? Prabhu, sir?
Yes, sir. Hello, sir.
Okay, sir. 1 second, sir. I will take it, sir. 1 second, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you for joining today's session, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, sir. I will share the screen, sir. You can introduce yourself, sir. Okay, everyone ready, sir? Everyone switch on the camera, sir. Thank you for joining today's session, sir. Yes, sir. I will. Can you share the screen, sir? Your screen, sir. I will give the access, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am trying. I am trying.
Okay, sir.
I sent the request, sir.
Yes, sir. I got it, sir. Now, okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Screen is visible, sir.
Yes, sir. Everyone visible, sir? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, visible, sir.
Okay, shall we start the session, sir?
Yes, sir.
So, I would like to introduce myself. So, all are comfortable with English, right?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
comfortable.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, my name is 𝐵-𝐸 𝐀𝐳𝐾. So, I am working right now in IIT Ropar as a project manager. So, I handle a project called Kotak IIT Madras Save Energy Mission. This is it is becoming a very big thing in the field of energy auditing. So, we work on CSR funding from Kotak Mahindra Bank, and we are in partnership with IIT Madras. And this particular, what you called 𝐂𝐳𝐬 is all around India and over 10 IITs. I am leading this in IIT Ropar. Now, Moti sir has asked me that whether I could speak about the opportunities for certified energy managers and certified energy auditors. And Moti sir has helped me last year into getting certified for the energy manager. And I thought, okay, a small payback for him would be to take a very small session. Sir, one more thing, sir. Should we wait for other people to join, or let us start?
We can start, sir. We can
Okay.
start, sir. Thank you
So-
for, yes, sir. First of all, I thanks to you, sir. You choosing me, I help you. Both of as
Good evening, sir.
win-win principle, sir.
Yes.
Yes, okay, sir.
So, before I was thinking that how do I start this session? Then that is when I have a 11-year-old kid. His name is Gautam. So he was coming from the room and he didn't switch off the light. So just like any typical Indian parent would do, I started telling him, Gautam, switch off the lights. Right? So then I started remembering this same thing. My father also told me when I was 11 years old. And my grandfather would have pretty much told my father the same thing, switch off the light. And this switch off the light is a common sentence used by many or most of the households who are having kids. Right? Now, whenever I told switch off the lights, I could what you call save only 11 watts because we are using LED bulb. And when my father told me switch off the light, he saved 36 watts because at the time it was fluorescent bulb, tube lights, 36 or 40 watts around. Now my grandfather told he saved around 100 watts because it was an incandescent bulb. Now, just because my grandfather saved 100 watts with the same effort by asking to switch off the light, and I could save only 11 watts, does that mean my grandfather is more energy efficient? No, it was like the technology has improved. The technology has improved so much. This is exactly what is the reason, right? Now, when the technology, right, first when the fluorescent lamp came, I still remember my father was thinking, should we go for tube lights? Because tube light means not only the bulb, they have to make the entire setup, right? The what you call the strip, then the choke, then capacitor. If the choke fails, then have to spend more money on the chokes. Then chokes will be like whether you have to go for copper chokes or aluminum chokes and all those things. This is when in around late 90s, I guess, the LED bulbs arrived. Now, at the time, it was around 200 rupees, and Philips and Wipro are the two companies which are selling LED bulbs. And my uncle brought an LED bulb at the time at 200 rupees, and everyone was like, 200 rupees are spending for an LED bulb. What is the use in that? But now, today, LED bulbs are everywhere, right? Now, what I was trying to say here is, even today, when I travel to villages, I still find villages, no, they are using that what you call the fluorescent tube lights, or even the incandescent bulbs I can see in villages, they are using. Now, does that mean that the people who are using fluorescent lamps and incandescent lamps, they don't want to save energy? No. It is mostly because they are unaware of how much energy they can save by switching over to fluorescent bulbs or switching over to, switching over to LED lamps, right? And another thing, what the people who are using the older technology bulbs is, no one tells them how much would be the payback period. Nobody tells them, see, if you go to LED light, then within this period, you will get back the money you are investing. This is the one. Now, if a small family hesitates to buy a LED bulb, which is now around 20 rupees or whatever the money it is, so now how does a factory owner think? A factory owner has to invest in lakhs or sometimes in crores to go for an energy efficient system. Now, whenever a factory owner, industry owner is put forward with an investment opportunity for energy saving, they actually don't reject it because it is something like a very huge investment. They reject it because they don't get answers for the questions. The first question an industry owner always asks is, how much will I save? Right? If I'm going to invest for a new technology chiller, let's say, for example, then the industry owner will think that, so how much money I will save? Second thing is, I'm putting an investment. What would be the payback period I would get? In how many months or how many years I'll get back my money which I've invested? Third is, there are a lot of technologies would be suggested to them. So which technology I should install first? Which technology I should install later? If I install this particular what you call technology, will my production be affected? These are the basic questions which an industry owner would be having it. Now, this is exactly where an energy manager and energy auditor come into place. This is the place where they are needed. So now energy manager, what he would say? He would say that, see, this is a payback period. This is what you can install. This is a schedule in which you can install and all these things. And energy auditor is the one who identifies the opportunities. He conducts the baseline study. He says, at present, your company or your industry is consuming this much of power. And if you are going to install a new technology, then this would be the savings you would be getting. Right? Now, I have told you in a very, very simple way, what is the opportunity for an energy manager? What is the opportunity for an energy auditor? Now, let us go for a much wider actual opportunity streams, which we can discuss. So, anyone having any doubts or any questions till now? Whatever I am telling is clear, right? Understandable.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Exactly, sir. Yes, yes, easily understand, sir.
And it's a very good example, sir. The best example I ever heard about generations and saving money.
Yes, sir.
So
It's
today
the
actually it
story.
really happened today. So then I thought that, okay, I will talk about it.
Story
Now,
is
let us-
really wonderful, sir. Okay, sir.
So now the few opportunity streams, let us see what energy auditor. So because now whenever something new comes up, like energy manager and energy auditor is not very easy to clear. At the same time, it is not very difficult to clear also. So first thing, when I actually enrolled, I decided that, okay, the first year I will write for 3 papers only. Then energy auditor I will write for the next year. This is what exactly I thought. And most of the people would be like, this. Why? Because people who are enrolling, they might be electrical engineers or mechanical engineers. Now, for electrical engineers, they will always think that paper 2, the thermal is a very big task to clear. And similarly, for the mechanical engineers, they will think that the paper 3, the electrical utilities is a very big task to complete. So this is the first hurdle they'll always face. And when before enrolling, the question comes that if I clear this exam, what am I going to get? So does my career change? If my career is going to go in the same path where I am doing and it's going to enhance my salary, or it's going to take a completely new path, or whether in general it is worth taking this. This is the exact question. So I just want to answer whether it is worth, what are the opportunities there, so that you can decide whether it is worth or not. Now, there are few numbers which I wanted to show you before going into that. One is the Aditi scheme. So Aditya scheme is a new scheme launched by Bureau of Energy Efficiency, and they have put forward some 1,000 crores in that to help MSME industries into switching to energy efficient technologies. And India's energy efficiency market is 1,50,000 crore. And out of 1,50,000 crore market, only 5% is tapped by ESCOs. ESCOs are energy services company. And then this is a figure I got from the internet. Is an average certified energy manager salary is around 18.8 lakhs. Is a figure which we have to check. And then the CCTS compliance is around 9 sectors and 490 entities are there. The Bureau of Energy Efficiency Certified Energy Manager and Energy Auditor exam, last date is on 30th July 2026. Then the next day itself starts for the first CCTS compliance and reporting days. These are some general numbers which I wanted to show. Now let us see the first opportunity the certified energy managers auditors can get, which are statutory and regulatory opportunities. Statutory and regulatory opportunities means the government says by law, you have to appoint this person with this qualification. There is no other bypassing of that. For example, if a hospital has to have a MBBS certified doctor and passed doctor, then the doctor has to pass MBBS. Similarly, Bureau of Energy Efficiency, Government of India, all they have created particular jobs for particular profiles. Now, one thing is energy managers and designated consumers. So there are a lot of industries are there. Out of industries, there are more than 1,000 industries are designated consumers. So in the paper one book, you could see the designated consumers, which all the sectors, industries are coming under designated consumers, and how much should be their energy consumption in MTOE they would have given. So these industries, they have to appoint an energy manager by law. So if you are cleared an energy manager, the first opportunity you get in working in those 1,000 designated consumers, which is spanning across 13 sectors. Now, these designated consumers, these big industries, they have to undergo PAT audits. PAT is perform, achieve, and trade. So these PAT audits, every 3 years once, they have to undergo these audits. Now, who can conduct this audit? It's again, an accredited energy auditor can only conduct this audit. This is a mandatory audit and they have to do this audit. So the first opportunity lies in this sector in 1,000 designated consumers. Suppose, for example, I have worked in steel industry in the initial period. At the time, my aim was to go into Tata Steel or Jindal. If I would have cleared my energy manager in that time, I'm talking about in 2000, early 2000s, I would have a better chance of going into a bigger company like Tata Steel or Jindal because they are a designated consumer and they'd be particularly looking for an energy manager. Now, this PAT audit, perform, achieve, and trade, I was talking about. So I told already that every particular number of years, a company has to undergo this. So what is this is, first, what would happen is they will have a baseline energy assessment. The company would undergo, they say, this is what the energy you are consuming. And then the auditor would say the company, give a list of energy conservation measures and say that these are the energy conservation measures you can adopt. And out of that, the company has to, adopt the measures, a particular percentage of measures they have to adopt. In case they are not able to adopt, they will give a justification like this for this particular measure cannot be adopted for a particular reason. So this is the biggest opportunity for managers, auditors together. Now, after the industry has undergone this PAT audit, and after they have implemented the energy conservation measures, second will come that M&B audit. M&B is monitoring and verification. This monitoring and verification and PAT audits can be conducted only by auditing firms or auditors who are empaneled with Bureau of Energy Efficiency. So what happens is you are clearing the energy auditor, and then you will get a chance of working with auditing firms which are empaneled in Bureau of Energy Efficiency because empaneled auditing firms will require auditors. This is opportunity can find. This was the measurement and verification audit I have told. And this measurement and verification audit not only comes for what we call PAT audit, it comes for every audit. Whatever the audit is there, after that, people, the industries would always like to know how much is their energy they have saved. So this has a lot of opportunities here. Now, this is a Aditi scheme, which I have told you in the beginning. So, Bureau of Energy Efficiency have introduced what you call the new scheme. This came last year, where they have made thousand crores they have made available, and MSME industries are eligible to apply for this, and they can avail loans up to 15 crores. Now, for example, there is an MSME industry, and this MSME industry, they say they're having a very old chiller. Now they wanted to upgrade it to a new chiller. Now the new chiller will cost a particular amount. If they go to a new chiller, they will get energy savings, but this is also a capital expenditure for them. So Aditi, by availing the Aditi scheme, what they can do is they can upgrade to the new chiller by taking loan from the bank, and out of that loan, a particular percentage of the interest rate will be waived off. Waived off means the government itself would be giving that interest for the industry to encourage them to go for this. So for going this, the company has to first do a audit, which is by an auditing firm, which is empaneled for the Aditi scheme. For example, wherever I am working in Indian Institute of Technology, Roper. Though it is one of the IITs, they have a center for decarbonization and energy efficiency. And this center is empaneled to do energy audits under Aditi scheme. And we have a certified energy auditor also. And this is where, like Aditi scheme is now, right now it is under some 13 sectors they have started. And they have plans to expand it over multiple other sectors also. And all over India, right now it is there, but it's in a very limited what you call sectors only. Now they wanted to expand it in more what you call places. Then this Aditi scheme would be a very good opportunity for certified energy auditors. Now after Aditi scheme, again M&V audit will also happen. And this M&V audit we have conducted in almost 10 industries as of now. So not only the auditing is an opportunity, and after auditing, the measurement and verification should be done by a completely different firm. So 2 different energy auditors would be getting an opportunity under one industry under Aditi scheme. Now the baseline studies I said. So Government of India for each and every sectors like steel sectors, textile sectors, they want to establish a baseline. So this is, for example, if it is a steel sector, for example, it's induction furnace company, then the induction furnace, the baseline is, this is the baseline energy consumption they are consuming. For this, they are engaging energy auditors to undergo this, what you call energy audit. So this is also becoming a huge opportunity. And not only Government of India, this baseline energy audit is being conducted by firms like KPMG auditing firms, or even from United Nations also have that UNIDO, United Nations Industrial Development Organization. They are also conducting baseline studies. And the World Bank is also conducting baseline studies. So these are having a lot of opportunities where energy auditors and energy managers could find job opportunities. Now, let us say a company is having a very old boiler. They wanted to go for a new boiler. Now, the new boiler would be costing a particular amount. Now, how do what you call a company will decide whether going to a new boiler is a good one or not? Whether they're going to save energy, which is the payback period would be sufficient for them, or what you call satisfactory for them to buy a new boiler. This is where the investment grade energy audit comes. So they first do an investment grade energy audit through a professional energy auditor, who would exactly tell you how much would be the capital expenditure, the cash flow, payback, IRR, NPV, everything he would assess and give it. And this is very, very important in availing bank loans for companies. Not only MSME companies, I'm talking about bigger companies also, where when they are, because every new what you call investment they make, they generally go for a bank loan, because bank loans are much what you call economical for them rather than spending money from their cash reserves. And this is an opportunity for energy auditors. Now, ESCO and performance contracting. ESCO is energy services company. For example, there is a company, they want to go for a, let's say, new chiller. Now, now, how do the company know that they have to go for a new chiller? This is where the ESCO company comes. ESCO company says to the, what you call the industry, that we will conduct an energy audit and then we'll identify opportunities for you and we will implement that opportunity also. And out of the savings you are getting from the opportunity, give us a particular percentage. This is how it works. So, ESCO company, one of the very famous ESCO companies, the EESL. So, these ESCO companies, they conduct the energy audits and then they provide solutions like installing VFDs, going to a newer technology compressors or chillers like that. And then out of the savings, they get back a particular amount of money on yearly basis or quarterly basis. So this is also an opportunity for both energy managers and auditors. Nowadays, everything is going digital. Now, for example, a company I know, they asked to go for a, what you call a smart meter for their compressor. Now, what is their actual requirement is their compressors are working and the compressor line is having leakages. And they arrest the leakages, and after a particular period, let's say 6 months or 8 months, there again it starts, the leakage point again starts leaking. But they don't know whether the leakage happens or not, and they have to, what you call keep on testing for leakages. This is consuming manpower. This is when we gave an idea to them that for the compressor, they can go for a smart energy meter. The energy meter will keep on relaying the compressor's energy consumption. Now, let us say the compressor's energy consumption is 11 kilowatt per hour. That's a baseline. Now, when the leakage increases, that 11 kilowatt will become 12 kilowatt, 12 kilowatt will become 13 kilowatt. So, by seeing the progression, we can decide whether, okay, we have to go for a leakage arrestment or not. Like that, there are a lot of opportunities in the digital energy management. IoTs have come everywhere. People who have worked in boilers would know. So the boiler, actually we feed fuel, we burn the fuel, and the heat is used for water to convert into steam. This is the basic function of boiler. Now, boiler or furnace, wherever we are burning fuel, fuel will require oxygen. Now, how much oxygen to be supplied? It's a very important question in energy auditing, the thermal 2 paper also and paper 4 also is a very important question. How much air is needed to be supplied so that the fuel is burned completely? Why? The fuel has to be burned completely, otherwise the fuel is wasted. One thing, if we supply air and the air supply is more than the required quantity, then what happens? The air itself, the fuel will burn more to heat up the air also. This is again an energy loss. So there should be an exact quantity of air, which we call as theoretical air. But theoretical air is theoretical only. Practically, we have to supply more than the theoretical air. So how much is the air supplied? There is a calculation and everything. Now, what happens in boilers? Personally, I have seen the boilers. The boiler operator actually what you call gives lot of air, more than the excess air which is calculated. Then this would cause fuel loss because the fuel, as I said, it burns to heat up that air also. Now that the air is unnecessary, it will be going to the stack. Now, one of the projects we have proposed is fixing an oxygen sensor in the stack. This oxygen sensor will tell you how much is the flue gas oxygen it is. So the based on the flue gas oxygen percentage, we can calculate whether the air supplied is more or not. And the boiler operator, seeing this oxygen percentage, it can reduce the air supplied. This is manual, but that also can be made automatic by fixing a VFD to the what you call the ID fans and then supplying air, and the fans, what you call the blowers speed can be adjusted and the excess air can be controlled. So this is one of the things we suggested. And all these things require energy manager or energy auditor to design the system. Same with EMS software. And now AI has come, and this is a very big advantage to the energy auditors and energy managers, because as the AI comes, AI cannot replace an energy auditor. But energy auditor can use AI, so what you call the AI technology, and they can enhance the methods. Now, speaking of AIs, another big opportunity which is arising in India is data centers. So the more we use AI, more data center is required. More we use have the data center consumes lot of energy. So there is opportunity for energy saving measures in data centers also, which again opens up openings for energy managers and energy auditors. Then the digital twins. What is a digital twin? Digital twin is, for example, there is a compressor operating in an industry. Now, we make an exact copy, a simulation. So, in software. Now, the software is the ideal one. Now, based on the actual working model of the, what you call the equipment, the digital twin can be made with all the exact losses and everything. And this can be used to study, is used to compare and lot of things. This digital twin is actually becoming a very big thing in industrial areas. So this also requires energy manager expertise and energy auditor expertise to properly monitor and everything. Then the predictive maintenance, fault detection, diagnostics, and all those things nowadays, industries are preferring energy managers to be there. So not only the engineers, the industries are preferring the engineers should be certified energy managers also. And carbon and sustainability. So the carbon 15 scope 1, scope 2, scope 3, all these emissions and everything. Nowadays, the ESG reporting, sustainability reports, and everything requires an energy, at least an energy manager to be calculating the carbon footprints, then calculating what you call the greenhouse gases emissions and everything, planning for net zero. This is a very big opportunity which has opened up, and this is expanding also. So this is what is going to be the future along with AIs and the data center opportunities. Now, let's what you call recognized sector is the buildings. So whenever the energy auditing comes up, we always think about in a very large scale, like in industries, refineries, like kind of a thing. But most people usually neglect buildings. But buildings have a huge opportunity, a huge potential. For example, let us say a mall in Chennai or Jaipur kind of a city. Now, these malls, what is a major, what you call the expenditure for them, for the owner of the mall? The major expenditure is in HVAC, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. And then lightings. So combinedly, electricity is a huge consumption for them. And now, even a 1% savings we can offer for them is a huge what you call margin. So nowadays, even what you call the five-star hotels, they are also one of the designated consumers who have to undergo mandatory energy audit, and they have to appoint energy manager. So these are all the things opening up. And IIT Roper has recently received interest from a lot of hospitals, airports to conduct energy audits. Recently, we also received from 𝐴IMS. Several 𝐴IMS wanted to reduce their energy bill. Recently, one of 𝐴IMS, Rishikesh, have approached us, and their electricity bill is to the tune of around 20 crore in a year. So imagine an institution, 𝐴IMS, consumes energy for 20 crores. And even if we can offer them a savings of 1%, that is going to be very huge. And in future, I am expecting airports and hospitals, very large hospitals, campuses, they are going to appoint energy managers. And building management systems is one more thing where a lot of expertise needed for of energy managers. And then this comes to utility specialization. So people who are working in industry would be aware. Some people would be very expert in boilers. They would have done boiler certification and all. Now, one step if they have gone and done energy manager, an energy manager with a particular expertise in boiler is very, very sought over by companies like Armstrong, etc. So they want such kind of people to go and do audit of steam audits kind of a thing, or they want to do only for the chillers they will be studying. This is called, these are specialized audits, or they are called targeted audits. And when all these opportunities are not interested or not interesting, then comes a independent consulting. And most of the certified energy auditors eventually will resort to do independent consulting as an addition to their job or as a full-time consultant itself. And I think the accredited energy auditors in India are around 300 only. So imagine in entire India, there are only 300 accredited energy auditors, and every part audit has to be signed by an accredited energy auditor. Imagine the opportunity line. So this accredited energy auditor, how to become is first step is to clear an energy auditor exam, and then you should have sufficient experience. I think it is around 3 years of experience you are having with sufficient auditing, what you call background also. You need to submit the reports of the audits you have done. And then you have to apply for accreditation with Bureau of Energy Efficiency. And then they will shortlist among their applicants and then select and then provide you the certificates for accredited energy auditor. This is a very specialized and see, for example, people who have done PhDs in IITs would be in thousands in number, but accredited energy auditor is just in hundreds in number. That's a very huge opportunity. And then the CSR energy advisor. So CSR is corporate social responsibility. I think most of you would be knowing. So companies who fall under the category to provide CSR, the last 3 years, 2% of their profit, I think they would have to spend for causes which are benefiting to the society. And decarbonization is one such avenue. And when companies want to spend towards decarbonization, they of course will be needing energy managers and energy auditors to guide the entire CSR activity. Then comes the professional bodies and training pathways. So there are bodies like AEE, AEEE. These are all required energy managers. Then CII is a very big entity. So they are doing lot of what you call the work towards energy auditing. Then TERI is also there. TERI, they do research also. They they do energy audits also. Then ISHRE, ASHRE, these are all towards the HVAC. Then ESCOs are there. Independent MSME clients are there. So these are all the opportunities which will be. So I think I have covered almost most of the opportunities of energy managers and energy auditors can have.
Yes, sir.
And then I want to conclude this with 2 dates. One date is 30th July, where the exam last date. And then 31st July is the first CCTS compliance date. This is for industries. So any questions?
First of all, a big thanks to you, sir. The really the wonderful presentation, sir. Really understand all the content, the quick recall, everything, sir. Thank you, sir. Everyone appreciate Prabhu, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for
Okay,
the
sir.
meaningful session.
Okay, sir.
It was
Any
very
questions?
insightful, sir. Very insightful, sir.
Okay, thank you, Vimal, sir. Any questions, sir? Any Q&A, sir?
Sir, after hearing this, that the urge to get the certificate has been increased. Like we need to somehow get the certification. How useful it was in the industries. Just not only getting the certification get passed, but also how much it is useful for individuals in the career. So you have opened up a good thing on that, sir. That's also very. Thank you so much for everything, sir.
I should actually thank each and every one of you for bearing this half an hour time. So I had to rush up because I was thinking I am boring you people.
No,
Anyway,
sir.
thanks for
Really wonderful,
appreciating.
sir.
Sir, every minute spent is extremely useful, sir. I have been in like thousands of meetings, but never where everything is like very important and very pertinent, sir. Thank you for that presentation. It's really to the point and very helpful, sir. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Any doubts or anything more I need to know? Even if I don't know now, I can find it out and tell.
Any questions, sir? Now you can ask, sir. You can have 10
Yes,
minutes,
sir.
sir. 5 minutes you can
One
ask, sir.
question.
Yes,
Yes, sir. Thank you. One question regarding this. Everyone, we are concentrating on energy management, although it is electricity or any kind of energy. But do you see this extended scope should be managed with water management in this energy scenario? Because water is going to be, although it should be an energy. Because so, do you see any scope for adding saving of waters?
So water is having huge scope actually, very, very huge scope. And in India, there is one what you called entity which is certifying for energy auditor. I mean, sorry, water auditor. And I don't exactly remember. It's something called CGWA or something. Central Groundwater Authority, I think so. So, but to get a certified energy auditor, I am an electrical engineer, so I am not eligible. But people who have done mechanical engineering, civil engineering, chemical engineering, they are eligible to become an energy auditor. I mean, sorry, water auditor. And water auditing is also nowadays the Pollution Control Board is making mandatory for industries of which are consuming more water.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Always I have connected with a lot of people, sir, discussed with people. They have more than 20 years, 25 years experience, but still they don't know aware about the certified energy auditor, energy manager. From my point of view, what I have understood, I have experience in the maintenance, whatever the field, but I have to choose one field to become the specialist. That is very helpful for certified energy auditor, energy manager. So before I also am joining, so for preparation this one, I don't know what I have to do. But this everything, okay, the content very clear, the structure wise, the calculation very clear. So more than 50% we can understand as per the practical, whatever the calculation, the concept wise also. So then after that, what I have decided, so a lot of people not clear this examination, the opportunity available, so that I have utilized this opportunity, the gap analysis. But same like that, people also need to analyze what are the gap. Everything is our, that means the motivation, we have to take it next step.
Sir, one doubt from my side.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I want to ask one question. What is the difference between this ISO 50001 energy management system lead auditor and the certified energy auditor? What is the difference?
So certified energy auditor is a certification given by Bureau of Energy Efficiency. Now, this certification is required. It's a mandatory for many places where I have told. And ISO 50001 is something like you can have to attend a 3 days what you call the training session and you will be certified. There will be a small test exam would be conducted, assessment would be conducted, but it is comparatively easy. And only thing is you need to find what you call agency like Bureau Veritas, they do that, SGS. So you can get certified much easier than a certified energy auditor. And 50001 particularly concentrates with management system, energy management system actually. But certified energy auditor is much bigger. You can say that certified energy auditor should be the what you call the first goal. And after getting a certified energy auditor, then this all can be an add-ons. The GHG verifiers and then 50,000 energy management. All this can be an whatever added things.
Okay, sir.
Sir,
Thank you, sir.
also,
Thank
how
you.
yeah, thank you, sir. So, you said any small companies like MSMEs can, there is probably a process to become a ESCO, right? So, is that something that's available on the website, sir, or are there steps to follow how you can have a company registered and get those things going on? Like, does the founders have to be CEA or CEMs to get these certifications or accreditation for ESCOs?
To become an ESCO, I think anyone can become an ESCO. It doesn't require any what you call a particular what you call qualification to become. For example, I can go to a company and say, see, I'll suggest you something. We'll get some savings and you just give me a particular percentage of it. After you realize the savings, you give me the money. This is what ESCO companies operate. But where the opportunity of energy auditor and energy manager comes in ESCO is that ESCO company anyone can start, but the ESCO company requires certified people with experience who can sign on the documents. For example, a ESCO company many times will assist companies to apply for loans to banks. The banks would require an investment grade energy audit for that. So these all the things can be done only that energy manager and energy auditors would have the credibility to do that.
Understood. Understood. Thank you for the clarification.
Good evening, Professor. May I ask one question?
Sure, sure. Good evening. Yes.
Yeah. I'm basically a chemical engineer and a consultant working in India.
I didn't get you. So can you repeat?
Am I audible?
You're audible. Tell me.
Okay. So I'm a chemical engineer
Chemical engineer. Yeah.
and a consultant working in energy efficiency. And I also am a certified energy auditor, cleared the exam last year.
Okay.
So my question is, so basically I'm a entrepreneur and not working with a company. So what is the forward path for me to use this certificate as an energy auditor? Because I cannot become an accredited energy auditor until I have an experience, and I cannot do that independently. So could you please suggest the path with the benefit of this certificate?
So you are an energy auditor. You have an energy auditor certification, BE certified, I think so, right?
Right.
Okay. So, and then you are an entrepreneur, and you are doing energy audits as an entrepreneurship, or you are doing something else?
Yeah. So basically, what I am doing is energy audit.
Okay.
But not official energy audit, because I am not a accredited energy auditor. I just cleared the exam last year. I'm just a certified energy auditor.
So accredited energy auditors are required for mandatory energy audits like PAT energy audit. Apart from that, certified energy auditors are qualified to do energy audit of remaining everything. So you can do what you call energy audits for any companies except for the designated consumers, that PAT audit. So my suggestion would be to either what are the audits you are doing, those audit reports you have to maintain. Second thing is, if the number of audits you are doing is for very small companies and not larger companies, then you need to associate yourself with some other auditing firms. We may require energy auditors. So you can what you call associate with them and then increase your auditing what you call profile. And try to get empaneled with BE in Aditya schemes. And Aditya scheme, I don't think they don't require an accredited energy auditor. They require only certified energy auditor for empaneling with Aditya scheme. So thus you can try for. And based on this experience, with 3 years of experience, you can get accreditation. But accreditation is very difficult, and it is like the epitome, it's the topmost of this energy efficiency career in certification wise. So what I would suggest is you can go for energy auditing independently without what you call you should not be targeting for becoming accredited now. You should be targeting only to increase your experience as much as possible. And being an independent consultant, you will get a lot of opportunities, definitely.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your answer.
Sorry, anyone, sir?
1 minute. Good evening, sir. Yes, sir. I'm an electrical engineering graduate working in 𝐂𝐄 company in UAE for past 5 years in Abu Dhabi. So now I have recently joined like 1 year before with Murthy sir by knowing this energy certification. After joining this 𝐂𝐄 company only, I was aware of this energy auditing everything. So now I am taking this exam, which is related to the BE in the conducting by our Indian government. So what you think about the opportunity, what I will get working with the experience in UAE when I'm coming back to India? With this experience, I can be certified and I can able to, because here, as you told, in India, they are not focusing for the buildings most of the peoples. So here we are focusing only buildings 90%, because industries is very less, only 10% of industries. So based on this, what's the opportunity I can get it in India, sir?
So one thing is UAE's experience, then you'll be operating in a particular guidelines. So you need to collect all the data of how you are operating, the methodologies and everything. And for any energy auditor or energy engineer, energy manager, for everyone, the methodology is important. So what they are doing, how they are doing it. And I am pretty sure that the company you are working it, you will have a very good methodology. So that methodology, you need to implement it here also. Second thing is, Bureau of Energy Efficiency recognizes experience of UAE or anywhere. So you can apply for energy auditor with that experience. So that would not be a problem at all. And once you have a certification or parallelly, you can join any of the firms who do energy audit, and you can work on the field, or you can be an independent consultant also. You can work. So that is a very good thing where your experience. Second, and then the data centers and buildings. These are the two things in India where which is growing in energy auditing wise. So your experience in UAE will be very, very helpful here for what you called in energy auditing of buildings.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, sir. I have one doubt, sir. We have certificate energy auditor. Is you can use this certificate energy auditor in foreign countries, sir, abroad, Gulf countries.
Sir, that is the very, very what you called interesting question, because there are two kind of certifications are there. One is Bureau of Energy Efficiency Certified Energy Auditor. Another is AWE Certified Energy Auditor. Now, entire world recognizes AWE Certified Energy Auditor, but India doesn't recognize that. Now, India recognizes BE Certified Energy Auditor, but most of the countries don't recognize that. That is actually the clash now. And getting certified from AWE is very costly. And only one institute in Kolkata, I think, they are providing that. So I think you need to go there and write the exam. This is what I know. And it's costly also.
Yes. Okay, sir.
Exactly. Costly another 3 lakhs for taking the exam.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And you need to go there, you need to undergo the training, and then you have to write the exam.
Yes.
But BE certified energy auditors do not have to undergo the training. The training cost can be exempted.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Anyone, sir? Anyone have questions, sir? Okay, sir. Last one question, sir. Are you recommend is a individual training, individual preparation, or some mentorship requirement for preparation this one?
Sir, preparation, can you explain, sir, how you are thinking about individual and mentorship?
Yes. Most of people thinking, I have experience, lot of 20 years experience, 10 years experience. Why I can prepare myself, I can write it. A lot of people like that thinking. But actually, I feel
in that perspective.
Yes. Because of my perspective, we have experience, but this is need some methodology, something we need to approach a different level.
Sir, I can, sir, every person is different.
Yes, sir.
Every person's way of studying. Some people can study alone, and they usually study alone, or they don't require any kind of a mentorship. Some people require mentorship, but I can speak from my perspective. So from 2010, I have been associated with any of the IITs. First, I was in IIT Madras. Though I was not working there, I was staying inside there, and I had access to all of their labs, and I have access to their professors. There are a lot of PhD students at the time are my friends from 2010 to 2014. Then 2016, I joined IIT Ropar. And IIT Ropar here, most of the professors here are my friends, and I have access to the entire library here. Now, I could not be, first when I registered for exam, I registered in 2024. And once I registered, I didn't write that exam. I didn't appear that exam because I didn't prepare. I could not prepare because I thought that individually I prepare, but that didn't work out for me. Then last year when I joined with you, that is when actual difference I felt, and I had the confidence and I could prepare because it was like a ecosystem. There are similar mind people are there. Then it's like people, 15 or 20 people preparing, and each and everyone would have different doubts and clear, and everything that actually worked out for me. So if you ask my individual experience, I would say mentorship is good, but I cannot tell that because each and every person is different. But it is always being part of a community Because energy auditing, becoming an energy auditor is not a big thing. Becoming an energy auditor with sufficient contacts, because each and every energy auditor will be doing an energy audit in their own perspective, in own thinking. I do energy auditing in my thinking, whereas some other person will be doing in their thinking. Now, I would have a template where I would be doing it. Some other person would be having a different template. When you are part of a community, sharing of the templates, sharing of the energy auditing methodologies, these are the things actually helps. For example, last year I went to a company where there was a centrifugal compressor, and I have not worked in centrifugal compressor before. Because I am part of ecosystem of energy auditors, the place I work, I told you already, there's 10 different IITs spread out. So immediately I called few people, and immediately one of the person has worked in centrifugal compressor, and immediately he told me what all the things to be checked, and he gave me a template. This is where the community and mentorship actually matters, and this is very important in maintaining that.
Yes, sir. It's a creative, positive vibe always. Whenever up and downs, always connect with one kind of people. It's giving a lot of confidence. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
And the
very much, sir.
confidence to clear the exam also. That would always increase when you are approaching. That is why people clear exams when they are in college. But after college, they start writing GATE or other exams. For them, it becomes difficult because they become individual at that time.
Yes, sir. Definitely. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir, for spending your time, sir. Quality of time. And
I also
explained lot
thank
of
everyone,
opportunity.
each and every individual for actually spending time and listening and asking some meaningful questions here. So I am also thankful. So let us continue this journey.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Only one last question, sir.
Yes, sir.
My training method, how useful for you, sir? That multicolor method and the concept mapping method and
So it was
mind
very
mapping.
useful, sir. Actually, I last what you call time I appeared, all the three papers, first three papers, I got more than 100 marks. And I think I'll attribute most of the things to your what you call the teaching methodology, because it is actually I spent a lot of time in the what you call attending the online class and then preparing for it. It actually made a difference. And sometimes the way, the perspective of approach also matters. We approach a problem in a different perspective, but sometimes the way you are explaining, that also matters.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, sir. In future, you can help me for our community also, sir, for giving us something tips and what are the opportunity available, like that. Anything you can share for case study also. We can everything. We will wait for your opportunity, sir.
So, like I explained, being a part of a community means it is give and take. So how
Yes,
can
sir.
I take from the community when I am not giving anything? So I'm always there for any help required or any details required or any kind of a conversation, consultancy, everything. Suppose any doubt is there, it's always the best to approach people. So I am always there to be approached. And I am also hoping that this community grows in such a way that I can also approach people inside the community.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Sir, everyone should unmute and say the thanks to Prabhu, sir.
Thank you.
Our
Thank
part
you.
of community.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you, Prabhu sir.
Thank you,
sir. Prabhu.
Welcome all, welcome.
Thank you, sir.
We are looking forward for the more interview
Yes, sir.
like this.
Yes, sir.
meetings.
More energy, more growth, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Yes, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you very much, sir. Spending your golden time, sir. Okay,
Okay,
sir.
sir. I'll take your leave, sir.
Yes,
Thank
sir. Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Thanks a lot, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Today, sir, how useful, sir? Everyone switch on camera, sir.
Thank you, sir, Murthy sir, for arranging this one with very busy man.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
So before preparation, we have to see the clarity of goals. That is a very important role. Who will be the clarity of the mentor? That who will guide whatever thing. So you need to get the clarity. That is very important things before the start. So we need to make the water bottle. We don't know the design, but we have see the other water bottle. Same thing we are doing now. But we are making our goal. Same fundamental principles, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, thank you, sir. So who are the already our student available, sir? Yes, sir. Who are coming for joining our community, sir? Anyone need to join our community, sir? Yes, sir. Santosh Joshi, can you share how useful our training?
Yes, it's very useful, sir. You can correlate your working with your knowledge, and you can apply what you have learned. And it is the best satisfaction when you apply what you have learned.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. My multicolor method, how useful?
Yeah, it's always clear, sir, the methods, and it always clear how to start, what to remember, and the multicolor method shows the confidence on us to solve this paper in a structured manner.
Okay, so for our timing, before, how useful the timing? You can reduce the timing for preparation?
Yeah, it's reduced, sir, because you get clarity by reading the questions and what needs to be calculated, what is the data you should concentrate. That you will get with multicolor methods.
Okay, thank you, Joshi. Thank you very much, Joshi. Okay, everyone opposite Joshi, sir? Yes. Yes, okay, sir. Next, Ashwin, just share your simple experience.
Sir, actually, apart from explaining, there are many proofs or the example like Prabhu Vijay Kumar sir. He is one of your past student. He is alumnus of our community. Like this, many people are there. Based on their experience and my experience, based on their experience only, we got a confidence that this methodology will be success. What you are teaching, what your coloring method, you are teaching way, everything. So it's a wonderful methodology, sir. What you are giving. This is a wonderful success for our community. This methodology will give it. So please keep it up for the same methodology, sir, teaching methodology. We will be supporting for you until our success. Thank
Okay,
you, sir.
thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Ashwin. Okay, sir. Morgan says so? Okay. Yes,
sir.
Morgan says so.
Yes, sir. By his explanation, I got very confident, sir. As your different way of teaching really helped in understanding the diagram and understanding the concept. Like you use red color for diagram, and for data you use black color. So by differentiation, even I was following the same in my notes, so that it is easy to remember and catch the concepts, easy recollect them. So it is very useful, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Sivam. Thank you, Morgan says so. Really great. Everyone appreciate Morgan says so. Yes, sir. Yes, Morgan says so. And save money. Oh, last person. Yes, I will share.
Sir,
1 second. 1 second.
sir, you are teaching. Yes.
Yes, sir. Okay, save money.
Sir, your teaching method is very useful, sir. For example, for multicolor method, and mind mapping is very important point, sir. Because of when we struggle at the time, mind mapping is helpful for understanding the questions, everything, sir. And your teaching for morning time is very useful because of its routine we follow means remember easily.
Thank you, Sivamani. Thank you very much, Sivamani. Okay, yes. Everyone appreciate Sivamani? Okay, sir. Thanks for spending the time, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, sir. So anyone, I have shared my number, sir. You can use my WhatsApp number also. You can connect with me, WhatsApp me. We will discuss. Okay, sir. Okay, thank you very much, sir. Okay, sir.